Alright guys, just checking out this mic I got that's connected to this GoPro adapter. So we'll see if it works, how it sounds like. So we're just gonna do a quick drive here and see how it runs. So we'll go to our usual spot, go to Griffith Park and see. And then I also bought a chin curtain, so we'll see how the audio sounds like with it on, you know. And then now I actually attached my iPhone with the RAM mount, so you can kind of like have multi-angle what we can do when we're doing this motovlog. So far looks kind of cool. I don't hear anything with the chin curtains, not a lot of wind, but also I'm wearing earplugs, those silicone ones, so I highly suggest wearing earplugs when you're riding, just because I don't know, I just feel like you can hear the wind really loud, especially if you have a decent helmet that I have like a HJC CL17, so it's not the most comfortable helmet, but it's the best you can buy for your money if you're kind of just beginning. And it's also Snell approved, so that's kind of like what got me into getting this helmet. It's just because it's Snell approved, you know. It's not just your normal DOT standard helmet, but it's actually Snell approved, so you can get this roughly for under 150 bucks. It does its job, you know. It's just on the freeways it's kind of tough, like you hear a lot of wind noise, but if you're just riding around the neighborhood, I mean, this is fine. If the wind is too much, you don't feel comfortable with the earplugs on, at least get a chin curtain. So they're like less than like 10 bucks on Amazon, but get some decent ones. I know you can buy the cheap foamy ones for like 5 bucks, but you know, I invested like, I think like 20 bucks on eBay, the silicone ones. So there's two kinds. Also, and they're reusable, you just wash them, and you know, they're a lot better too, and they form fit to your ears instead of like getting those foam ones where you gotta squish it with your fingertips and then slightly hold and then let it expand inside your ear. And those are kind of like, I don't know if you can reuse them. Once I use them, they're like one, I just throw them away. So anywho, let's see if this mic is actually worth it. I was watching Chase on Two Wheels kind of doing like, you know, installing a mic on his helmet, and I bought two mics that kind of suck because they're like cheap $10 microphones. So he recommended like these Panda. Go ahead, take your time, bro. So he recommended these like Panda mics. They're like, I think 30 bucks, and so far they work great, you know. They sound good. I tested it before I got on the bike, so using that maybe for more like a enclosed environment, like if you're doing studio shooting and stuff. But I'm using this mic now and see, and you know, that's why I'm testing it right now and see if it actually works with this helmet, with a cheap helmet. So it's like I'm kind of like doing like a budget friendly motoblogging setup here. So you get your helmet for like 140 bucks or cheaper. It's the HJC CL17, and it's Snell approved, and it's like under 140 bucks. And you know, for me it's good enough. But I tried on the Arai, and that helmet is super comfy. I just don't have 800 bucks to put out right now, you know. And what's the next best thing, you know? It's like HJC, you know. It's like, it's a beginner helmet, it's Snell approved, so that says a lot. And you know, I don't do a lot of long riding. It's usually just around the neighborhood, but safety wise they both do the same thing, except the Arai is just way more comfortable, and it's probably just a little bit more durable as well. So if you're doing a budget friendly motoblogging, you can get this helmet. And then you can get a GoPro as well. I mean, GoPro, you can pick and choose which one. They all work pretty well. Then you can get the chin mount for the GoPro. You can either buy a Like I like mine right underneath my chin, or like right on my chin. I don't like the side ones just because like it just looks super weird to me, just that angle. I just like to be able to like see everything, you know, in a one point, in a POV perspective, like coming from my like eyesight instead of on the side. So yeah, let's see here. I love coming here. It's about sunset right now, so it's like a perfect time to ride. It's cooling down now. That car is just getting towards dusk, and better way to ride here. I love these like mini twisties, as I call it. You know, I could rip it here, but there's people on their horses sometimes, on their bikes, but it's just good to ride. It's first time being out of the house all day, so we'll see how this thing goes. And it's going 35, you know. It's like, it's a really blind sharp corners here, and it's a lot of gravel, so you gotta, oh, it's 25 miles only. I know started it, so see that, and no one's behind me, so just keep on rolling. Oh, the sun is out. Oh, it's nice weather today. Just good to get that nice cool breeze around you, on your face and stuff, so nice to be out. Oh, I better slow down here. Look, got gravel around here. And see, I'm just cruising around here. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Let's go on this side. Let's check out the Haunted Hayride. See what's that about. Let's go in the parking lot and check it out. Oh shit, it is going down. Let's just check it out. Let's go further down and see if there's... Yeah, hayride is happening, definitely. Usually there's people park. Yeah, people are going to the hayride, so let's just go up there and check it out. Let's check it out. That's when you gotta turn around. And yep, that's it. So they're having the hayride. That's where it's at. If you're in the LA area, come through. This is where it's all at. See our U-turn skills? Yep, we still got it. Just look through. Yeah. Alright. We seen that, so we know it's definitely Halloween season. Hey, look at the dog there. Hey, buddy. So it was cool. Got to check that out. So if you're in the LA area, you don't want to deal with all that traffic at Knott's Berry Farm, Universal, Disneyland, or Six Flags, just come to the Haunted Hayride. Okay, kind of traumatized here because a few months back I was riding around here, and well, on the other side there's kind of like this U-turn, but it turns around. But as a new rider, the U-turn is like a slope, so it's kind of like making a U-turn street and going downhill. So when I tried to hit the brakes, my wheels were still turned, and I just dropped the bike and broke my peg. And the funny stuff is, the park ranger was right there, and he couldn't help but laugh. He came up to me and tried to help me and say, "Hey buddy, you need help?" I was like, "No, I got it." And I'm like, shit, like when you're into riding, you drop your bike and you have no clue how to pick it up. That thing is heavy as shit. So like it took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to bring it up. I tried to like grab the forks from the front, try to lift it from there, and then I was just like, I was so embarrassed, and then just like this burst of strength out of nowhere just came out, and when that happened, I was able to put the bike up and put the kickstand, And then next thing you know, I think I messed up my back. It's kind of like trying to squat with your back, using your back, not your legs, because I was just like embarrassed that I dropped it in front of all these people. And I dropped it in front of all those people. Worse, I dropped it in front of a park ranger, and he was laughing. Not because it is embarrassing. He knew I wasn't hurt, but he was just laughing at the fact that, like, you know, he wasn't expecting that. You know, I get a kick out of it every now and then. You gotta have stories like that, you know. You gotta have stories. That's a fun part of riding, you know. You have embarrassing moments, as long as you don't crash. Those aren't fun. You know, dropping your bike while you're at full stop, you know, I think it's worth a chuckle. Or dropping in front of a law enforcement, now that's a story to tell. All right, let's try the freeway here. Let's see how it does on the freeway. All right, Mike, let's check it out. Let's check out the freeway. The mic on, a little bit of traffic, so check your corner, side turn, gas up a little, and then slow down, just get in that lane. So far, the wind noise is good. Don't need an $800 helmet. Just get a chin curtain. You'll be fine. Yeah, the sun is so bright. Alright, and we're back to our old stomping grounds. Let's see. Let's do a quick corner sesh here. I'm not having any complaints with this mic setup. I just hope it works. But this chin curtain really helps. The only bad thing with a chin curtain is it fogs up. But you know, you just lift your visor every now and then. It fogs up when you're at a full stop, when it's cold. So alright, let's see. That's the only con with the chin curtain. But let's see this corner here. You learn so much from these other YouTubers that I was inspired to make my own channel. And frankly, I inspire everyone to make their own YouTube channel, especially for, you know, motorcycles. There's not a lot of us. You can't have too many. There's not a lot of motorcycle YouTubers out there. And if you do, you follow all of them. Because there's not enough of them, you know. You end up following like 15 of them, 15 of the big ones that's out there. So there's not a ton of YouTubers out there. So I highly suggest you follow all of them. Follow every single one of them. Alright guys, that's it. Hit the like and subscribe channel, and I'll talk to you soon. And another episode of Moto Press Play. So peace out guys, and mahalo, ride safe.